What's up, Carol Nation? Welcome to episode 7, the most difficult episode we're going to have to record, all while keeping it clean because I have with me Boba King, one of the most foul-mouthed individuals in the Pokemon community. What's up, Richie?
Hi, everybody. I am good. How are you? Thanks for having me on.
He's known as the Pokemon drunk in the community, and we're going to talk about what are we going to talk about? Oh yeah, we're going to talk about his godlike abilities in the Pokesoul Pack Network. What's the name of my tournament? The Pokesoul Pack Battle. Yeah, that thing. His godlike pulls. How hard I have to try to work around that, and his breaking into the PSA world, and the difficulties in having to deal with middlemen when doing PSAs. So let's go ahead, Richie. Let's break it off, man. Let's give us a little bit of background about yourself.
Well, my name's Richie from Colorado, everybody. Whoop, whoop. So my background is I started collecting just out of nowhere again. I was in my 20s and midlife crisis. I was like, might as well start collecting cards again. Something will make me happy. And I got into it. I just met so many amazing people and got invited to so many things. I mean, I've traveled to different states to meet you guys. And, I mean, I can't complain with it. You guys are all amazing. And I'm going to continue to grow and just meet and see you guys and, hopefully have a beer with y'all.
Yes, that, dude. You're like one of 5 people. No, one of 3 people that I have to have a beer and open a pack with, because I mean that's been like we made like the idea of the drunken pack battles because of you and Fallen Poke Hunter.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, I like to be influential.
Yeah, and some people will criticize us like, oh, you guys are drinking and this is for kids. Yeah, we're grown adults. We're of age. We're not encouraging kids to get drunk while they're doing Pokemon.
No.
We just happen to be adults that enjoy having a beer, There's nothing wrong with that.
And the fact that, so many of us, Pokemon came out when we were, single digits still. We grew up with it forever and ever. And the fact that Pokemon's been so successful and it's still continuing to grow just makes me excited that I can now, say, for instance, go to the bar and open a pack of cards with you.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's growing so much to the point where you can do that, and I think maybe 5-10 years ago people would just kind of gawked at us, and I'm pretty sure at least 3 or 4 people in that crowd would be like, "Oh, you guys are opening Pokemon cards?" You know what I mean? It's gotten such a cult following now.
Yeah, nobody. I honestly feel like some people would judge you. But I don't care what people think about me. Everybody knows this, but why would you not want to do that? I get complimented on my Pokemon tattoos that I have and wearing shirts. People are like, "Oh, it's awesome. I like your shirt." I'm like, "Yeah, it's better than your plain white tee."
What's funny is that, you have grown men walking around with another grown man's name across their back, rocking their football team, and that's totally acceptable. It's really manly, but you have a Pokemon shirt and then like, "Oh, dude, that's kid stuff." Like, yeah, man, I don't have a grown man's name across my back, so whatever.
Don't get me wrong, I'm a huge sports fan, but I'll always take the memories of my childhood over a sports team.
Oh, definitely. Holding that nostalgia factor and then still being able to be a functioning adult while being able to do this as a hobby and seeing it grow and expand as much as it does. It's a great way to meet people and, like you said, meet up with people and have a drink and just kind of get away from the mundane, getting away from our 9 to 5 and just kind of living in a memory.
Yeah, and people that judge you for that, it bums me out, but what can you do? That's just the world we live in nowadays, for people just going to be judgy fools.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, but we'll just kind of swat them away and do our thing, man, because we have fun. I lost count of how many times. Do you know how many times you've been in the Pack Battle tournament?
I would say at least 8 or 9, and I think I've won 4 or 5 of them.
Last year you won 4, and the year before that I think you won like 2.
Yeah, I don't know how. It's only in your tournaments that I pull good. Other than that, like I'll say, every now and then I'll pull a good card. I'm like, woo! But in your tournaments, I'm like, I can't. I'm glad I'm invited because I know I'm going to pull some good cards.
And what's funny is that nobody's ever been like, oh, he's cheating. Oh, he's fixing the packs. it's always like, dude, how does he do it, man? Like, there's no way that's natural. And remember the time that I made you go to the store and get a fresh pack? Remember that?
Yes, yes, I had to do it all live. I
And
had to do it,
and you still pulled a cool card. I was like, guys, if that's not proof in itself, what more do you want me to? Do you want me to fly to Colorado and stand next to him?
and yeah, I mean, and nobody's ever said anything like, I mean, people have fooled around, like, oh, you're fixing the packs, like, or I was like, I call it Pokemon and I have them send me the exact packs I want. That's what I do. So, but, no, I like that one time when it was the first tag team I was with Cole, with Dr. Tyra, and I pulled the Gold Soul Galileo, I pulled the Full Art Cynthia, in your whole tournament, I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on here?
Yeah, we even made a side bet, right?
Oh, no, that was with Rambler. That was with, I forgot which one that was, but it was a drinking one, I think. Yeah, because I remember I pounded the freaking vodka after.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we were doing the beer, and then if we lost, we had to take a shot of vodka.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, well, Rambler was like, if you pull a Full Art Trainer or a Hyper, I don't know which one it was, he was like, you have to drink a whole glass of vodka, and then I'll send you a card. And I pulled what he said I was going to pull.
It was a chick, and he called it by name, and you pulled it.
Yeah, I was just like, this is ridiculous. So I was hammered, and then I hurt so bad. I ended up I Snapchatted him, or I don't know what I did, but I was hammered when I called. I was like, I'm so drunk. Thanks, dude.
Oh, that was funny, man. Like, yeah, because usually I have my set. It's always on Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. But for that one, I made sure that it was on the weekend because not everybody has the luxury of day drinking like we do. And
nope.
Both of them were really, really fun.
Oh, I mean, whenever you do the drinking pack battles, I mean, I'm hoping I'm like automatically entered.
Oh yeah, dude, you're a shoo-in, man. You're a legendary in that one. And what's funny is that I was gonna do that once. That was gonna be a once a year thing, and then I was like, no, man, I gotta do this again.
Yeah, no, they're a blast. I mean, everyone that I've been in has been fun, and I mean, I'm not salty about the whole. We have to find ways around Richie. I think that's awesome. I take that as like God tier almost.
I had to sit there and be like, man, I have to, because the rules are always changing.
Yeah.
So I was like, I have to come up with something that his pull is going to be irrelevant. So I started with the idea of, the crappy card wins. The lesser of the pulls is the victor. I was like, all right, cool. But that wasn't enough, man. Like like this one, you get your pull, and then you get a random number assigned to you. So whatever number
or the one where you spun it, and like whatever number I spin on, that's the card in your pack. That's the one you get. That was a good one too.
Oh yeah, that one was the roulette.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting there like, and it's a constant thing, man. Like, what am I gonna do? And I'm not sitting there scratching my head. I'm working. I'm doing whatever I'm doing. Oh, that'd be an awesome idea. And then I just kind of find a way to work it.
Yeah. So like, for instance, like this week's when Fallen got my card. I was like, now you owe me a beer, Fallen. And that was a good one because the other guy that he faced, or the number that they got, was a tag team as well. It was the 260. So that was, he barely pulled that off.
Yeah, that was, and it's funny because there was only 3 GXs pulled, which was two God cards and was it Buzzwole and
Pheromosa.
And I was like, oh, they'll be scattered. No, sure enough, those two got head to head. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah. So, I was just, but no, I'm always excited. To be in them, and I think I'm still in it. I'm in for the losers bracket, but that's fine. I still enjoy having fun. So.
Yeah, well, and last year you took the 2019 King title, so.
I am bummed I don't get to represent America, because that's like my pride and joy right there. But it'll be okay. I'll be in the backgrounds going, woo!
There'll be a lot of good stuff this year.
Oh, yeah.
I'm probably going to have to... I don't mind recycling ideas. I would just refurbish it as something different and just kind of go with it. But
yeah, and then this month is just it's complete. It's pretty much a cluster. You don't know what you're gonna get. You're just like, oh, I pulled really good, cool, but I could get eat it.
Yeah, yeah. When somebody got a 90 Woobat, and I'm like, oh man, somebody's gonna get screwed so bad with that.
Yeah. I was just like, oh, and of course it's her after she pulls a God card.
Right, yeah. And then it's like, okay, well, here you go.
So, but no, it's always a pleasure to be in the tournaments and meet all the new people I've met. I mean, just with meeting, seeing new content from meeting the people from the tournaments is always a blast because they're always into the community. That's what's awesome.
Yeah, and there's a lot of smaller accounts too, so it really helps them grow. It really helps them. I like to have veterans in there, pepper them in, and then bring in new people so they can mingle with. I'm not gonna say big accounts, but active accounts. I like to consider them more active accounts, the ones that are liking posts, the ones that are commenting, the ones that are interacting. Because having 5,000, 6,000 followers is nothing when you're not interacting with your people. Those are just numbers.
Yeah, I mean, and that's like I was saying earlier. I mean, it's the followers don't. I don't need 1 million followers. I mean, yeah, it'd be cool, but I don't need that. I don't. I want people to enjoy my content. I want everybody to see it, and I want to be able to see all their stuff.
Right. Yeah, it's like you see a lot of people that never like, never comment, never.
Yeah.
Why? Why are you here? Just so people could like your stuff? Like, no, man. Like, help people grow. Encourage people. I can tell you. I can sit here and tell you every single person that regularly comments and likes and interacts and everything. And that's what's more meaningful.
I'm always flirting with you.
Yeah, we're always saying something dumb, and it's always fun to the with you, with Fausto, with a couple other people, the banter in the chats, and then and the newcomers are like what?
What are we getting ourselves into?
What did you just say, or what did you just do? Because I mean, you and I, we talk dirty, we talk crude to each other, but we maintain a level of respect for the other people. Yeah. But there's still that once they get comfortable, they jump into the crap talking, and it just becomes so fun because you have that camaraderie of everybody, all 16 people in there. Sometimes as much as 32 and back and forth, and sometimes I'll get to the point where, like, guys, I do not want to see a single GIF the entire time I'm here because there's things I need to say. But if I know that it's a kind of understandable tournament and it's more seasoned people, have at it, man. Like this one, I explained the rules one time, I recapped it, and then from then on it's just been say whatever you want to say, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I mean it was pretty self-explanatory. I mean it's a number draw. I mean if they could put two and two together, it's like, all right, how much alcohol are you drinking? Because I've been drinking, and I understand this.
Yeah, because even then, there's some people where I say something, I literally just say something, and it's like, what are the rules? Dude, it's right there, man. Just relax.
Yeah, no, but I do enjoy all the people again, and people who are listening. If you're on Instagram and you haven't joined a pack battle, reach out. I mean, join them. They're fun. So.
Yeah, and it's super easy to enter. Literally, all you have to do is let me know you want to be in it, or I'll reach out to you. I have requirements, but it's not you need this or you need that. You need to have this. You need to have that. It's just be a cool person.
Yeah, I don't even have to reach out to you anymore. You just send me a picture, and I'm like, yep, I'm in.
Yeah, it's like, oh, Richie's gonna love this. Oh, so you do the pack battles with me and everything. But do you actually collect? Like, what does your collection look like? What does it comprise of?
So even though my name is Bulba King, my favorite Pokemon is Cubone. Just so everybody knows. So don't judge. But I mean, you can't. I mean, a Pokemon that wears the skull of its mother. I mean,
that's pretty metal.
How awesome is that? My PSA collection is small, but it's mostly Bulbasaurs and stuff like that. But I do collect all the full art trainers. I'm a couple behind. I fell behind because of the holidays, but I have pretty much every full art trainer. I think I need like 6 more, and then a boatload of Bulbasaurs and Gengars and Cubones, just my favorites that I collect. But I really don't have like sets complete. I have the original set complete, but I don't. Other than that, I don't have any other sets complete. So I don't collect sealed stuff or any of that. I just collect what I like.
Well, how many trainers are there? I'm pretty sure it's over 300.
I don't think it's that many. Oh my Lanta! I would have to get my book out, and I mean, I have that one binder that has it's the 4x3.
Uh-huh.
So there's 1, 2. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Four
7,
by
8,
three.
9. At least
The 12 page
there's
ones?
at least the 12. There's 12 on each one.
That's 460 cards per binder, I think.
Yeah, it's not that full. I mean, I think it's got like 10 pages so far that are going to be completely full, and then I haven't added a lot of the brand new ones just yet. But
That's still a lot, man. That's like what, 120, 130?
yeah, I mean, there's quite a few. I mean, and then some of them are just stupid expensive. I mean, you don't pulling the trigger on trying to buy one is like, it's like pulling teeth almost. But I was like, I have to complete the collection. It's the last one I need. And it's a $70 card.
Oh, man.
But I always buy the new sets when they come out. Just I hope I get cards that people need and help them out as best I can. When the Hidden Fates set came out, I pulled 2 of the Shining Charizard GXs.
Oh,
I was like, holy crap. So, I still have the Beckett one. It's a 9.5, but we all know your opinion on Charizard.
It's not a
I think he's
podcast. It's not a podcast
think he's
that
overrated.
isn't a miss. If we don't mention Charizard at least once, it's not a podcast.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's overrated too. So you're good.
Oh, that's why we're friends.
Yeah, why they keep making the same. They keep making Pikachu's and Charizard. I'm like, change it up a little bit. There's you said over 900 Pokemon now?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Quit going for the tokens every time.
Yeah, but the young kids see a dragon and they freak out.
Yeah, and what's crazy is that, okay, I understand the appeal to us, because
Yeah.
Charizard was the go-to, it was a baddie, but all these newer kids is like, oh, Charizard. It's like, dude, how do you know Charizard? Because they keep hammering that into people's heads.
There's one in every set, literally.
Yeah.
So he gets to know. But yeah, no, I mean, so I don't collect those, and then I collect older stuff sometimes. Oh, I also collect all the Golden Balls.
Okay.
The full art Ultra Ball chair. I have a bunch of those, so I just like the way they look.
Yeah, cool.
So
yeah, they're nice. Speaking of cool looking, are you gonna be looking to collect the hyper rare trainers coming out from the
Yep.
SNS?
Yep. Once I saw those come out, I was like, there goes my wallet.
Yeah, man, those are gonna be pricey.
Yeah, they look so cool though. That glitter effect they have and how they changed the full art. I think they look really cool. So, because my goal is to eventually get PSA 10s and all the full art trainers, but
Oof.
yeah, that's a huge. It's a big goal. I don't even. It'll take a while. It wouldn't take it. I think a couple years for sure to do that. So, I'm mostly an English collector too. I love Japanese cards by every means, but I mean, I like the way the English ones look better. I don't know why.
Oh, really? Huh? Yeah. That's pretty interesting.
I know not many people agree with that, but it's what I grew up with, so I never really had Japanese cards.
That's true. Yeah, and I think that's one of the factors too. It kind of depends on what you kind of had growing up that determines where you're gonna align on the card collecting aspect of it.
Yeah. So I still have full art. Like when I won that one tournament and I got that Japanese Shining box from you.
Oh yeah.
I pulled that full art Fisherman. It got a PSA 10.
Nice.
Yeah, I was pretty excited about that.
How many PSA trainers do you have now?
None in PSA 10. I have a bunch I have several, I should say, that are like 9 and below.
Uh-huh.
The only one that's 10 is the Fisherman.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you got a way to go.
Yeah, I'm literally starting from ground zero, and I've been meaning to pick up on it, but there's all the new trainers come out, and I'm like, oh, I just want the raw ones right now, and then I always forget about the PSA ones, and then to go to PSA, it takes forever to get them back. So.
Yeah, they're PSA. That's a whole episode of just a soapbox about PSA.
Oh, I love the way they look in the cases, and it's awesome having them, but the wait time. You're just like, come on, you guys are so busy. Hire more people.
Right, and you would think too, since the amount of cards going their way, it's not like they're suffering for money.
No, not at all. I mean, and it's not just Pokemon. I mean, it's everything. Yu-Gi-Oh, sports. I mean, Magic. It's just
literally everything. I've seen jumbo cards. I've seen those. Is it Lintrifical?
For what?
The little square cards that you can turn them and it changes from like Growlithe to Arcanine.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't know what they're called. No, I don't know the word for that.
Those
Uh,
two, so they do everything. They do comic
yeah,
books. They do, so it's not like they're just restricted to Pokemon.
yeah.
So
And I don't know who it was, but I guess somebody just started. You can grade Funko Pops now.
shut the front door for real?
I'm dead serious. Yeah, I started seeing those on. I was like, man, because there's pops out there that are worth thousands and thousands of dollars. It's like, could you imagine getting it graded and it quadruples the value?
Oh yeah,
I mean,
but
so
I'm pretty sure those are hard to grade. I mean, the boxes
oh,
are very very sturdy.
not. I mean, I have pops as well, but I mean, some of them. You look at them funny and they get a crease.
Yeah.
And I'm cross-eyed, so I'm always looking at them funny.
So let's use that as a segue into the what's new Pikachu, because like
Yeah.
you said, it takes forever to get back PSA cards. So you're gonna start doing your own PSA submissions.
Correct. I am working on a partnership with a friend of mine that lives here with me. His name's Mind Body Spoons. Check him out as well. He and I are opening up an online store and everything, but PSA is going to be part of our stuff. And our goal is to make it as cheap and as easy as we can for you. Because I know some people charge an outrageous amount to get your cards graded. Like, we don't even do anything. So if we're going to be the middleman, we might as well not screw people over. I mean, we just literally send the cards there and send them back to you. So we want to make it to where you guys are enjoying it. It's going to be as fast as you can. I'm hopefully I would like to talk to people at PSA and be like, how do I get to the top of the line here to be like, hey, just throw me, because it takes months and months and months for stuff to get graded. And it sucks when you're waiting for a really cool card that you like.
Yeah, the turnarounds have gotten lengthier now too. Before it was it 20 days? Now it's like 45, the minimum.
Yeah, well, they have that. I mean, then they have, and then even, you can sit there and be like, oh, it's a 20-day turnaround, but the 20-day turnaround doesn't start until they actually open your box. Like, they can receive your box or your cards or whatever and sit there and be like, oh, okay, cool, but it could sit on the shelf for 2 weeks before they even open the box. And to start the grade, to make that 20-day turnaround, so that 20 days could be, a month, that, or longer. And it's frustrating when it comes to that, because you're waiting on it. And then if there is a middleman, sometimes there's times where they, they're taking a little bit of time. Maybe they're out on vacation, so you have to wait another amount of time. So, my goal is to make you get your cards back as fast as you can, and as cheap as possible, and in perfect condition, and not charge you an arm and a leg.
Right. Yeah, that's a great service to offer, especially because I know a lot of people deal with through DMs mostly, and to have a source where you could just go on a website and take care of that information. I think that'd be a lot more convenient for some people, because sometimes you have to wait for the person to DM you back, and I'm pretty sure they have a list of people just DM. If you do it online, it'll be an expedited process to get everything squared away and logged in faster for not only the person trying to do it, but for you guys as well.
Yeah, and then that way what can happen is you on our website, how you want to do it is, put your name and number, or put your name and email down, or Instagram handle, whatever it is, which cards are yours, and then heck, even play a game with it, what you think they're going to grade,
Ooh.
and then we can be like, oh, this one got a 10 when you said it was going to get a 10. Oh, this one got an 8, or this one you said was going to get an 8 but got a 10. Be a fun little game for you. I mean, because that's what I do with my PSA. I'm like, oh, this is going to get a 10, and it comes back a 9, and then I get sad, and then I drink. So,
Comes back at 10, and you drink anyways.
yeah, exactly. So no matter what I'm drinking, but I want to make it easy for you all. What was the question?
Oh, yeah, what would be fun too, I don't know the complexity of it, but if you can put a picture of, a couple cards up and have people vote to what they think they're going to get, and then
that'd be awesome.
Make it interactive for people too.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I mean, and then another thing, that we'll do, is if you guys don't have big name, and say for instance you're specifically trying to sell your PSA, a lot of people do that because if you don't think you're going to be able to sell it, we can work something out to where you put it on our site and we sell it for X amount and whatnot, and then you'll get your money for the card that you want.
Oh yeah, that's cool. And I
So
mean, you guys are, like you said, numbers are relevant, but you're well known and well trusted in the community. And
yeah.
My Body and Spoons, when I came into the community, I was buying cards left and right from him. So
Hmm.
I know he's been around and established for a while too. So it's not a
Yeah,
matter of.
he used to own a card shop.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, before he moved out here, he owned one out in Connecticut. Not Connecticut, South Carolina. Sorry.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we had a little side wager for him to move out here that I did, and I won. So he moved out here 3 months later
Oh, nice.
when he came to visit.
Okay, yeah, maybe I think I'm gonna put a pin on our visit. I don't want to have to end up moving to Colorado.
No, he wanted to move out here, but we had to make some fun with it. So,
Oh, okay, all right, that works out.
I mean, if you've ever been to Colorado or not, it's literally one of the most beautiful states ever. So
I hear
even though
good
you guys
things.
even though you guys say California's cold and stuff, get out of here with that nonsense.
You guys have nice mountains.
Yeah, we have nice mountains. The city's kind of junk, but whatever.
And what else can we see coming from your site? What else? You said there's gonna
So-
be other stuff too.
So it's not going to be just Pokemon related. We're going to have all kinds of stuff from anime to, plushies, mangas, DVDs, scrolls, pictures, signed stuff, all kinds of figures, apparel, as much as we can get. Steve and I are actually going to Japan in August
Ooh.
to hopefully meet up with some people and that can help us and get more ideas as well. So I'm very excited for that. I mean, there'll be games. I mean, and anything really. I mean, even like Star Wars stuff because people love Star Wars. So, but we do have a pretty good stockpile of stuff right now. So now we're just getting everything getting everything together and getting it ready to go. And we're gonna try to get this thing launched off by the end of February, beginning of March.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's really
So-
really cool.
Yeah. So and then I get to go to Japan. I mean, I'm not gonna complain with going to Japan.
Yeah, that's
So-
yeah, hell yeah, man. This is the freaking motherland of Pokemon.
Yeah. So, I mean, and then if anybody wants anything, let me know. I'm gonna be there.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna talk, man. There's some stuff that I've not been able to find out here that I really need.
Yeah, and it's way cheaper over there. Like, I mean, even like figures for say, I mean, if you guys are anime people or whatnot, like you want to get a figure here, it's $60. But if you go to Japan, it's $15.
Oh wow.
And then I'm also going to be the tallest guy in Japan. So,
Oh man, I believe it. I believe it.
I am lanky, but I'm very excited for that. We're excited to get that set up, and I hope everybody enjoys it. We've been doing this for a couple months now, putting a bunch of ideas together and seeing how we want to do it, getting everything set up. So now pretty much it's time just to pull the trigger and just get it all going, and then make it. It's going to be a rough for a little bit. It's not going to just be like, oh yeah, we're at the top of the world right away. But we're definitely going to try to be the best in what we do.
Yeah, so then we're definitely gonna have to come back and bring you on the show after your visit, so you can tell us about it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Can you do two people at once on the show?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that was gonna say because I mean even Steve, I know Steve would love to be on the show.
yeah, definitely.
Well,
Next time
so-
I'll have both of you guys on here.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, we have a lot of fun. Steve's a great guy, so he's short too. So I'm tall.
You can't tell,
So-
listeners, but I'm a short guy.
Oh yeah, you couldn't tell from. I mean, he has to get a phone book to stand up when he takes pictures of himself in the mirror. So
I'm laughing, but I'm crying inside.
he's like, he's right. So no, but I do want to get out there and meet you. Fausto lives out there too, doesn't he? Doesn't he live pretty close to you?
Yeah, man, Fausto's like an hour away.
Yeah, I mean, because I used to go to California all the time for other reasons, but no, I definitely have to get out there and meet anybody that lives in California. I'll try to make as much time as I can, but definitely got to drink with you and pick battles and pack battles and all that good stuff. That'd be so much fun.
I think the ideal location would be heading out to Frankensons, because there's a lot of people hovering
okay.
around that area.
Yeah, I heard that. That's a big auction place, isn't it?
It's like an indoor swap meet, but they have like a
Swap
bunch of
meet,
like
yeah.
anime and cards. And I mean, I live like 4 hours away, and I've never been because every time I go, I'm going to LA for family or whatever I got to do.
Oh,
So
okay.
I can't. I don't have time for it. But
Yeah. No, but yeah, it'd be fun to go out there because I love meeting, all of you. I've met so many already. I've met like fuzzy bunnies. I've met just all kinds of people. I mean, if you guys follow my Instagram, you've seen when I meet up with all of them and what our gang is called. And
yeah, not safe for radio.
yep, not safe for radio. So
yeah, and it's always awesome, man, to see. Because you talk and you make these links on here, but then you meet in person and it's like, so much different, so much more enjoyable because you don't have that restriction of words. You can just actually interact. You can drink, you can laugh, you can pass out. It's fun, man.
That's what's awesome about the community is I've never met these people before in my life, and they welcome me into their house to stay at their house like family. You can't complain with that. They offered me their food. They drove me places, and their shower. I'm a stranger. You've never met me, and you're. That's how close knit this community can be. So that's why I love being in it.
Yeah, how many other fandoms can you make those boasts for? I'm pretty sure there's not very many where you can just feel like you can walk into somebody's home and feel welcome that way.
Yeah, not at all. I couldn't even think of one as appropriate, and it was so. I haven't been that drunk in so long. getting on the airplane back to Colorado when they took off, I was like,
Oh, good times. That was for regionals. You guys got together, right?
Yeah, we met up for the St. Louis regionals, and that was. We were going to drive our buddy back to Indiana. I couldn't walk still, and this is. I hate flying, so I started drinking at 6 a.m. at the airport. Everybody looked at me like I was an alcoholic. I was like, "Don't judge." So I get on the plane. They're like, "Can we get you a drink?" I was like, "Just bring me a 12-pack. I'll pay for it." So,
just leave the cart.
Yeah, just leave us here. We'll be all right. We met up for that, and it was really weird getting onto the airplane because I brought all my bulk to sell to the vendors. So it was like 50 pounds worth of bulk cards. So they literally had to open my bag where the TSA was at, and they're like, "It's just Pokemon cards." I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh my goodness.
So, they were just like, "Okay." He's like, "I want to look through every one of these." I was like, "There's a lot of the same ones. Can I just go?"
Hey, do you have a Charizard?
Yeah, right? Pretty much. And I go and I lifted it up into the overhead storage. I just brought it on as a carry-on. And they were like, "Oh, we have to move this." You should have seen the flight attendants trying to move this bag that weighed like 60 pounds. And they're 4 feet tall. They can barely reach it. I was like, "I'll get it. I'm coming."
That's awesome, man.
So, but yeah, it's good times. I'll meet anybody in the community. I stay at a drama 100%. So I don't care if somebody doesn't like you that I follow or vice versa. I'll always meet up with everyone.
Yeah, man, it's good. So, it's good to stay drama free, and
yeah.
Sometimes you can't help it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's internet. People are gonna make accusations and complain about everything, but I'm just like, yeah, well, I'm an adult, so I'm just gonna just drink beer.
How do you fix cyberbullying? You close the app.
Exactly. Right, keyboard warrior. So,
yeah, right.
Joke's on you, not reading it.
Delete.
So,
oh man.
No, but it's awesome that I can get invited to stuff like this, though, like being on a podcast. I never thought that would ever happen. Pack battle tournaments or whatever. I'm not a competitive TCG person or anything. I literally am just there to have fun. That's all I want to do.
Yeah, definitely, man. And it's cool having all these outlets to do things and talk about through. And because when you told me oh, give me that slot, I'm like, all right, man. I didn't even question it. And then today I'm like, what are we gonna talk? We were talking before this. What are we gonna talk about? I knew we would find something to talk about because we're us. We're always
Yeah.
having conversations, but usually when I'm talking to somebody, I have an idea of what we're going to talk about or what they want to plug or what they want to touch bases on, and then we're talking, kind of getting a little script together, and then you start telling me about your shop and your PSA. I'm like, oh, I did not know that. That's a pleasant
Yeah.
surprise.
Yeah. So I mean, and the fact that I'm not afraid to say it. You and I are both pretty obnoxious people.
Oh, yeah.
We're not afraid to be loud and have fun and make fun of anything. So it's always awesome that we can come up with stuff on the top of our head if we wanted to.
Oh yeah, and if this was rated R, oh man, it would be an entire different conversation.
Oh yeah. If you had a TV MA for the radio. So, but that is also another thing. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Soul, you kind of gave me the idea. So I'm a big anime buff, huge anime buff, along with Steve. We're actually going to start a podcast talking about our animes.
Oh, nice!
That we like, and we're going to be making fun of each other and rating each other, and hopefully it'll be rated mature because it's anime. If you guys watch anime, you know why it's going to be rated MA.
Oh yeah.
I was like, man, that's a good idea to do that. Help promote more as well. So I appreciate the idea. Pretty much, I got from you. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I'm happy to have been able to plant that seed.
Oh yeah. So plant that sunkern.
Yeah, I like. Well, again, we talk all the time. We talk so often, and I did not know about your shop. I did not know about you going into PSA, and this is an opportunity for people to actually be aware of that. This is a great platform to, podcasts are a great way to share stuff with people that they either already knew, they either enjoy, or that they learn about.
Yeah, and I listen, and I've listened to all yours so far, and there's so many people that you wouldn't, you didn't know Edith was an avid Twitch streamer for Sword. Like, I see all these people playing that. Like, I have the game. I've played about 10 minutes of it. And I'm just like, how do you guys have the time to do all of that? I'm just like, I don't have that, but it's cool to let them explain that and all that stuff. So podcasts are definitely they're an up and coming thing, that's for sure.
Oh, definitely, yeah, man. I'm excited to see more people pop up with different ideas, or the same thing. Talk to people, get to know people, because we could be doing the exact same thing, but you're gonna do it a lot different than I am because we're two different people, and that's the exciting thing about it.
Exactly. Even if you can talk about something different, but it's also depending on the person and how they say it, and also the audience you're trying to reach out to, and all that stuff with how you would talk about it, whether it be PG or rated R.
Right. Yeah. Because I listened to another podcast, Pokedads, and those guys are vulgar and cussing up and everything, and it's just three dads talking about Pokemon. And it's funny. It's fun to listen to. It's fun to hear their banter and hear them interact with each other so comfortable and so kind of just saying whatever comes to their mind. So there's different tastes and different styles for everybody, and there's so much to try out and listen to, and it's a growing thing, and it's awesome.
Well, there's so much to talk about too. Look at they just keep coming out with more Pokemon, even though some of the designs are just atrocious. Like an ice cream cone.
Oh yeah.
Or
those weird the dinosaurs, the ones for this set for Galar, they're just like half of one Pokemon and half of another. It's like, what is
I haven't even really looked to see them all. I was all excited. I was like, oh, Sopple looks different, Grookey looks different. They're like, oh, we have a Fire Bunny. I was like, good idea.
Oh, they're bad, dude. They are bad.
But some of them are like, this is really cool. But like the new Pokemon came out in Pokemon Go. The throw and sock guy, I was sitting there like, what is this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we covered that one a couple episodes back, too.
What? Why? So.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's a good shit.
There's some that are just killer designs. I think, like, Solgaleo Leo is awesome. I think he looks cool.
Oh, yeah.
Cubone, ultimate Pokemon. I'll fight it.
Even
I'll fight anybody.
Alolan Marowak looks awesome.
I wish they came out with an Alolan Cubone. I don't know why they didn't.
Yeah, that's kind of odd, huh? Because everybody else got
Yeah.
a lowland pre-evolution.
Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of weird that the Marowak was just. I mean, I don't know what happened to him, but I mean, I was just like, "Where's the Cubone?" Because like I have a huge Cubone tattoo on me. I have a huge Bulbasaur tattoo on me too. But I love Cubone. He's so cool. You just can't go wrong with. I mean, he's just got a horrible life,
Yeah.
but he's awesome.
He's so cute,
So
man. Like, I don't care what
yeah,
people. He's adorable.
like I don't know if any of y'all saw Detective Pikachu, but the beginning scene where the Cubones chase him and just like blows him up. I was like, that's my Pokemon.
That
Would
was
never
that was
evolve
tough. That was really tough.
him.
Oh yeah.
So, but now other than that, no, it's. I mean, it's just a pleasure to be on this. I just like how we're just randomly going on things. So, so
That's that's the awesome thing about it is that yeah we have our little script, but whatever, man, we'll just run with it.
yeah, exactly. Just keep it going. So, but
Well, then
it's always good times.
let's get back on subject real quick with with the soapbox, man.
Yeah,
We were talking about the difficulties of dealing with some middlemen when it comes to your PSA submissions, and there's been times where I've dealt with people and there's no communication, there's no feedback, there's nothing. You have to kind of pry it out of them like pulling teeth, and it's irritating.
It's annoying. I mean, and then there's some accounts out there that are they're bigger accounts that deal with PSA or Beckett or not that they have so much that they're doing. I mean, I've seen several accounts where they get back 500 cards in one PSA sub. I'm like, how do you do that? I mean, with keeping communication, because what happens if somebody just sends in like 2 cards?
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, and so obviously we'll have our way to keep our list of everything and whose is whose and how it's marked and everything when it comes in. But I mean, you can ask all of my friends and family. I'm on my phone quite a bit because I mean, I do a lot of stuff through Instagram through there, and then with my personal life and work and all that stuff. So I'm always on my phone. So I will get back to you, with it relatively quick to let you know, hey, here's your update, and I'll update. I'm going to try to update you every couple of days, like, oh, hey, it still hasn't been opened, or hey, they're looking at your cards now, and then we'll go from there. Whether you want the cards to be a surprise when they come back, or if you want to know what your grades are right as I get them.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. There's some people that are really. I mean, they're like Pokemon Trainer B. He has heavy submissions. And
Yeah.
I've sent a couple through him, and the communication is just superb every step
Yeah.
of the way. And I get it. People have personal lives. People have things that they're doing, but also I'm paying you to do this for me. It's not a favor. It's not you
Yeah.
doing it as a buddy. I'm giving you my money for a service that you're supposed to be providing.
Yeah, and if you're providing a service, I want you're going to want communication. You're going to want to be like, hey, this is going to be. I know they said the 30-day turnaround, but it's going to be 45 days. So just so you know, so you're not worried about where your cards are, because I mean, there's some cards out there that are worth thousands of dollars. I mean, you don't want to be losing that. So
Right. Yeah, and it's one of those things like, oh, well, like my personal life's like, all right, well, not to be insensitive, but if your personal life is getting in the way, then don't do PSA submissions.
yeah. See, and thankfully, I mean, I don't have. I mean, my personal life is work. I mean, I just got dogs and work, so I'm pretty open to taking care of everybody. And so is Steve. So Steve doesn't have dogs; he's got a chameleon. So yeah, we all we want to do is take care of you guys. And I mean, I know there's some middlemen out there that are difficult to work with. I mean, everyone that I've dealt with has been awesome. I mean, which is great. But with me being such a fun guy in the community, you can ask anybody. I'm always trying to have fun. I'm going to try to make it fun for you guys, and you guys are going to hopefully enjoy all of your grades, and whether you're keeping them or selling them, hopefully you make good money, or you save them for personal down the road.
Yeah, man, definitely. Looking forward to the launch of that. We'll keep you guys posted, and
Yeah.
I'll keep everything posted on here. Again, we'll touch subject again with you and Steve, and have both of you guys on. We can talk more about it, talk about your trip to Japan.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. I'm so excited for that. You have no idea.
I bet, man.
Maybe I'll come back with a girlfriend.
Ooh. Konnichiwa.
Exactly.
So let's go back to crap talking. Let's
Yeah.
find us a Pokemon. Plug
Oh,
it.
great.
All right. So 807 is like the determined number that I'm going with because Galar has their own number sequence. So
Yeah.
if you could do us the honors and generate a random number so we can choose from.
Let me get on here. Number generator. Oh man, it's been so long since I've used my tablet. Google. And then you said how many are there?
807.
807. Give it 2 seconds here. I should maybe get on the Wi-Fi. That might help.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
So, number generator. Number generator. And then there's 1, 2, 807.
Yeah.
Generate. Okay. It generated number 1. I can't crap talk on that one.
Shut the front door, really?
I'm serious. I can't crap talk on that one. That's my name.
Ah, look at dude, the pack battles, anything involving me, you're gonna do good, man. That goes without saying, dude. Pokemon X or Y, that's definitely an X, man. Bulbasaur is adorable. He looks so cute in Detective Pikachu.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I want one. Like I've told people, I was like, I will get rid of my dogs to have a real Pokemon. I mean, I would, but I can't crap talk on him. He's literally my second favorite. I mean, I grew up with him. He was always my starter. Everybody always bashed on me for picking him. They're like, "Oh, you pick a Bulbasaur, you're dumb." I'm like, I'm gonna screw up Brock right away, you know. And I can't crap talk on Bulbasaur. He is just adorable, and he evolves into just a lazy giant frog. You mean you can't go wrong with that? And now with this new Sword and Shield. Did you see what the evolution or the giant Venusaur looks like?
Yeah, dude, he's got a big old bowl cut.
Yeah, he literally, I mean, he looks like he's going to sue you. So,
That's
like,
awesome.
So I'm picking a different number. I'm sorry, Saul.
Okay, go for it, man.
573. What's 573?
Oh, you asking me?
I'm looking right now.
Okay.
Oh, it's the Cinccino, Cincino.
Chincho?
Chincho, yeah, that thing.
The little light, the little lantern guy?
No, the mouse. Cinccino. Whatever you want to call it.
The little mouse.
Cincino.
Huh. Hold on.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. It literally looks like somebody who hates PETA.
C-H...
No, it's Cincino.
C-I?
Yeah, Cincino. Cincinnati. This one's coming out in Pokemon Go this month.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, she's gonna walk up and ask for caviar.
Yeah, and yep, probably gonna. She's probably gonna sue you for looking at her the wrong way.
Yeah, exactly. This one she looks like a jerk.
Yeah,
I
mean, it looks like a New York Pokemon for some reason.
There you go. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, New York, and it's like downtown New York, like Manhattan, Madison Square Garden, Times Square. It's like she lives in a little 200 square foot studio apartment. Like the bed folds up into the wall.
This looks
and
like
it's
like one of the girls from Sex and the City would have as a Pokemon.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's just hovering around, just mean mugging everybody.
Yep, just looking down on you.
Yeah.
So that is a why. Why would you guys make such a snobby Pokemon?
Yeah. That's very snobby Pokemon. And I guarantee you in this show and everything, she's probably helpful and everything, but I don't like her. She's planning something.
Yeah,
she's planning to talk to her manager.
She's a snob.
So, yeah, I can't believe the first one was 1. I mean,
what's the look
world's
of that?
out to get this world's out to get me.
Dude, you should play the lotto while we're talking sometime.
Could you imagine if I won?
That would be awesome.
Like, if I won, I'd be like, so you better take your vacation. I'm flying you out here.
We're gonna destroy our livers and buy new ones.
Yeah, pretty much. And we're gonna destroy them, but I'm paying for like high end livers.
Ooh.
Like we're getting the good ones. Like I want one that can really, like, I want that fresh liver. No onions. So,
turn our urine into wine.
oh, I'd literally be God.
You would. Oh my goodness. I'll worship the mighty Richie.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Oh man. Fun having you, Richie. I'm getting close
yes,
to my time gap now because I refuse to pay over an hour.
So, but yeah, no, thank you so much for having me on here. I really, really appreciate it, and I'll definitely be back on. Whenever you want to have me, you just let me know, and I'll make time. So you know how it is with me.
Oh yeah, man, definitely. This was super fun. Like I said, I learned things that I did not know that were going on. So I'm really happy that we did this.
So I can't wait for this one to, I can't wait to listen to it, to listen to how I sound on a radio.
Ooh, fancy.
I probably sound like a 12-year-old Dutch girl.
Well, and right now Spotify still has me down, but I'm going to start uploading these to YouTube, so they'll be on YouTube Sunday for sure. If not, if my Spotify isn't up, you'll be able to listen to it on YouTube for everybody that doesn't have or doesn't want to download Spotify. So
it's free, guys.
It really is. It's free. You don't have to pay to. Yeah, you only have to pay if you want to get the premium. So don't be lazy. But yeah, Richie, thank you so much for being on, man. Always a pleasure. Can't wait to see what the tournament's gonna go through. Follow him on Instagram, guys. I'll plug his name at the end. Super fun guy, super chill, super approachable. So if you guys have any questions about PSA, he's very versed in that. He's barely gonna break into doing the subs, but he's been doing PSA submissions himself through others for a while. So any questions, feel free to hit him up, man. He's a very approachable, really nice guy.
Thanks, Boo Thang.
Ooh. So let's go ahead and hit them with the closing sentence. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. Catch you guys next time. May your no, hold on. This is my thing. I should know it. Hold on. Shit, I went blank. May your codes be white
and your polls be gold. Have my luck, everybody.
See ya.